The uses of every artillery unit in Noobs in Combat explained. The mortar may not have much health or range, but it makes up for it. With its cheap price and its infantry movement, which allows for capturing buildings, it is very inexpensive artillery that is good for getting some extra use out of inactive radios. The field gun and mobile field gun are both good priced artillery units with decent range and the ability to defend themselves against lightly armored units. They are quite useful for making a half artillery half rush strategy since you don't have to worry as much about enemies flanking the main push force in order to kill your artillery. They also fit this strategy quite well since their price is generally reasonable to allow for other units. If you're going mobile field gun, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but it makes up for it by having the ability to be a sort of attack vehicle itself. Howitzer and mobile howitzer both have massive destructive capability when used against large groups of enemies. While their price is on the higher end, especially the mobile howitzer, they have huge range, multi-tile hitting attacks, and high damage against pretty much every ground unit. I usually wouldn't recommend the mobile howitzer since it costs so much while not having the capability to be an attack vehicle, but if you don't have a way to tow the normal howitzer, you might want to consider it on larger attack maps. Also, howitzers fire exactly where you tell them to, so there's no risk unless you're using riflemen with their, quite frankly, pathetic 1 radio range. The assault gun and bunker buster are great for giving your other units a good opportunity to push. They both have the destruction perk which enables them to get rid of enemy cover or building units. The assault gun is best when attacking a single target that you already know the location of, while the bunker buster is best when it's obliterating entire streets full of enemies. In other words, it's great for dealing with multiple enemies hidden in buildings around a site you want to capture, which surprisingly is something you're going to come across pretty often. Don't disregard the assault gun the moment you get the bunker buster because it's still better in some ways. Having slightly higher movement, range, and lower cost means that depending on the enemies, it can be much more effective when trying to make a quick push. The rocket battery and rocket truck are exceptional at eviscerating large numbers of infantry. They shoot multiple rockets that each hit 5 squares and do good damage to infantry. The issue is that it won't always go right where you want, so I recommend using units with big radio ranges so they can call in a strike safely. The rocket battery is worse than the rocket truck in nearly all ways, but its price is extremely low for the potential firepower it can provide. The rocket truck shoots 4 rockets instead of 3 and has better mobility with a little bit of added armor. Thanks for watching. I'll be making these videos for all types of units, including naval and aerial, so make sure to watch out for them. Anyways, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe before you go.